Hey there guys, and welcome to some more Marvel's Midnight Suns. Now, only thing that you guys missed was a general mission that I just did, and essentially all that got me was a legendary gamma coil and a good amount of the essences, because before I didn't have a lot of these, and then just after doing a general mission, if you're getting legendary for the where I went if you do legendary for the rewards for the essences, you're getting like 200 something to 300 something. So I went from hardly having anything for attack and skill to pretty good and heroic. Now I have more than enough to upgrade the hunter's blade storm. I was curious if there's any messages there, but there's not. Of course, we'll still go around for some freebie essences and stuff that's here.
To shreds. Something or someone is going to snap. Did you hear Tony and Strange arguing? Who's next? Parker and Nico? Seen good truths.
Yeah, it looks like actually we got most of the suits. I think a lot of the ones that we don't have are because of either being end game or near end game.
Curious.
As well as if you have more on the evil side, where I've been intentionally doing good choices and magic, except for when I'm talking to the character magic, just because for some reason she likes the more serious and darker.
Agatha, what are you doing?
Casting a protection spell over the Abbey. Now that we are in possession of the Parchment of Power, we must be vigilant in guarding against its influences.
What can I do to help?
You can't. This is a very rare form of sorcery, practiced only by those who have passed from this realm. But you can watch over the others. This spell will only prevent the worst type of harm the parchment can inflict, but can't stop it from making mischief completely.
Mischief? What sort of mischief?
There's no way of knowing for sure. But if there's one thing I am sure of, it's this. The words etched onto the page were written by Chthon himself. Not even my magic can silence them. They will affect us, if only in whispers. I mean, they're probably affecting us right here, right now, and won't stop. Not until Stark finally manages to nuke it from space.
Then there is hope.
There sure is. But until that happens, we need to protect ourselves. Speaking of, I should really finish this incantation. The spell cannot be completed without it.
I will leave you to it then.
Sleep well, Hunter. If you can.
Alright, we got 2 light balance. Actually, I believe if we look at heroes here, our light's only at 199 out of 200? What? Well, actually, we could look at customization and see regarding the outfits. Alright, yep, that's for 150 dark balance. Complete all mystery regions. Complete the story. Yeah. We'll do those in time here. I'm in no rush for the mysteries. I might look them up before my next one.
Pep talk from Captain
Next
America.
recording, but we'll see.
It must be bad.
We lived with the dread, channeled the tension. This feels different. Lilith's got too many tricks we haven't seen.
Tricks like mind control? We call that Tuesday at Xavier's School for the Gifted. I got a gut feeling that what's gonna come's gonna be more gnarly than usual. That I'll even be surprised. I'd even go so far to start taking bets.
Plus 2 critical
That's
damage,
too grim.
plus 2 strength.
Even for me.
Random essence
Whatever
there.
happens with the prophecy, we'll always have the Quentin Carnival.
Desert air's rough on my allergies.
Plus 2 critical
Squeezing my
damage.
brains out after that mission, and I need those
Plus 2
brains.
fortitude. Storage mission with block. Ooh, that one's handy. Let's do blade.
Been meaning to ask, when you woke up and saw a half vampire in the Abbey, well, was your first thought about killing me?
You had not proven yourself an enemy, so I did not treat you as such.
As long as you think fast, there's a fine line between choosing your target and hesitating. If I become a threat to the rest of you, or to the people out in the world, what I'm asking is, if I lost control, would you stop me? Could you do what needs doing?
If you are ever a threat to yourself and others, I will treat you like any other vampire.
Good. I don't know how Lilith does her thing, but I refuse to become one of her fallen. If there's ever a question, I want you to know my answer.
I understand.
All right then.
You know, I believe that now these dialogues for the Hangouts are actually repeating. Because I get the weird feeling he talked about that before in one of the early Hangouts I had with him. Funny enough. Book club favorite. I think he'll like this.
There better be a next time.
I wish I had a legendary I knew he'd like, but I don't know. Radiant Light. Hunter's Inner Light is a beacon to all. Second copy of Summon Charlie is now available. Ooh, I didn't know I could upgrade that card. Still 2 cards, but 3 turns. Wish you would tell me the upgrade cost right from that screen, though. I hate that you have to constantly go out to the yard, to that sword, go into that menu, just to see.
Good girl, Charlie.
And the one that we're talking about. Alright, so then we'll sleep, go on to the next day. And another talk with Lilith.
Are you finally beginning to understand?
I do wonder, though, what is this place that we're seeing a vision of in our dream? It certainly looks old. It's got those statues. Can I walk past her? No. What's that? Some symbol.
Family protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach? Then why abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
My family saved me. It was the coward Blaze that sold me out.
Perhaps. Still, Blaze is no coward. And he is most certainly not a friend to Mephisto. For him to have made such a deal, all the more reason I must have the page.
I knew you were going to go there.
Hear me, child. Say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the strongest I have ever encountered. He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons alike, and rattled the thrones of far too many gods.
It almost seems like you admire him.
I simply state the facts. Now he is free of the page, and another takes on the mantle of its guardian.
Robbie.
Do you really think he will prevail over the parchment of power?
You were right, Mother.
I am?
Robbie will never be Johnny Blaze. He will become something far greater. I gladly place my fate and that of the world in his hands.
My original offer still stands. If you truly value your friend, relieve him of his burden and surrender the parchment to me. Ignore my warning, and Blaze's betrayal will be a fond memory compared to what is coming next.
Oh, speaking of which, I forgot that Robbie was actually in the combat therapy.
I hope the others slept better than I did.
Alright, so we got Central, the Yard, Forge, and story progression. As I'll open that. Since those ones are free now. Oh, looks like everyone's gathered right there.
No, that can't be. I had that dream too.
Maybe it was something we ate.
Don't you mean someone?
I don't know. This stinks of a hex or a curse or something.
If we all had the same nightmare, does that mean we all share the same subconscious neurosis?
God, I hope not.
The probability of every single one of us walking the same dream state is 1 billion to 1. It must mean something.
Yeah, it means we might want to have a little chat with our friendly neighborhood hunter.
Oh, I knew I should have let Mr. Murdoch copyright that for me.
I still can't get that image out of my mind.
Same here, and that's saying a lot these days.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this all.
There is... the parchment.
I knew that page would find a way of messing with our heads.
Or maybe it was warning us about you-know-who.
Did you have the dream?
What dream?
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming you had the same dream last night as the rest of us.
I am pretty sure I did not. What was it?
I'll let Wanda tell you. She's better at communicating those kinds of things. All I can say is, what I saw last night made me worry about you.
I appreciate the concern, Robbie, but I'm all right. Whatever happened was just a dream.
Yeah, you seem all right standing here in the light of day. But that dream last night? Feels like too much of a coincidence that every single person in this abbey shared it.
I wish I could explain it.
Maybe it is the page, messing with us, trying to make us suspicious of each other.
It is possible. The full effects of the Parchment of Power have gone largely unstudied.
And they will remain unstudied. Honestly, I can't wait for it to be destroyed.
So, you are not going to read it?
Hell no. And not just because I suspect it's giving me bad dreams. Because I know whatever Blaze read set him off so hard that he betrayed us.
Are you afraid of reading the page because you think you would betray us, Robbie?
Kinda. Yeah.
I do not think you ever could. You are made of stronger stuff than Blaze.
Thanks, Hunter. It makes me feel better. But I'm still not chancing it. I think Wanda wants to talk to you. I should stop monopolizing your time and let her get a word in. Oh, and Hunter?
Yes, Robbie?
Take care of yourself, okay? Like, really take care.
I always do. What is everyone so upset about?
A nightmare. We all had the same one last night, and it has unnerved us. Wondering if you had the same one too. Would be weird if you were the only one in the Abbey who didn't.
You mean the one about Lilith?
Wait, you had a dream about Lilith?
Is that not the one you all had?
No, Hunter. We had a dream about you. And it was a pretty awful one, too.
What? What about me?
Let's just say you... something threw you above us. Your face twisted in what could only be described as extreme agony. And that's as far as I want to remember. I don't want to freak you out. I mean, it was just a dream, right?
We both know nothing is just a dream, especially these days.
Let's hope this one was. We should probably stop talking now. Everyone is staring.
They are staring?
Yep.
They really are frightened, are they not?
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, everyone here is just as afraid of me as they are of you.
The parchment's days are numbered, Hunter. Come down to the forge.
I don't remember signing up for the Dream Sharing Club. How do I unsubscribe?
Weird dreams, huh? Probably just the end of the world jitters. You get used to them.
I was actually expecting them to say that they witnessed the conversation between
Pinched myself awake and
us and
Lilith.
Lilith.
It was only a dream. You would never side with Lilith against us, right, Hunter? I feel bad for even asking that. Never mind. Don't answer.
First though, let's go ahead and upgrade. Could upgrade some Charlie. I don't really use it though. Bladestorm. Let's do Bladestorm. I've been wanting to use that ability, but I really wanted that upgrade for him first. The draw card for each
I'd
KO.
be disappointed. You wouldn't
That's
like
so
leaving up.
powerful. Chaos Reigns.
But we are.
Ooh. I think I have a modded lethal powers. I can't remember what ones of these I do and don't have.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Plus 2 moves. Trapdoor. Leave it to me. Quick blast. Don't I have a air superiority that's upgraded? I thought maybe I don't. I'll have to look on that one. Before I do that,
let's address the spooky elephant in the room. Dreams are weird, huh?
You and Lilith was not the worst nightmare I've ever had. But I am still unsettled by it.
alright. Oh, that's right. More Chaos Reigns, okay.
I even turned into a giant spider
Ooh,
and went full
regroup.
kaiju on Midtown.
92 block
So
on
no
Reach
more
or
late
Cure.
night binging on Japanese monster movies.
Oh, and it's a second copy?
My
Nice.
spider sense is keeping me up.
Shield
Lilith's messing
exchange.
with our minds, right? Because that
Epic
dream
Gamma
was
Quill.
too real.
Nice.
Maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho about you confronting Lilith.
Agatha got anything to say? Nope. Guess she didn't have that dream. Ebony. What do we get
What have
this
you
time?
been doing, Ebony?
Ebony is definitely a random thing. Arcane knowledge. Epic combat bonus. Hey.
Hello.
And for a main mission too.
Seems like everyone had a restless night. I hate to ask this, but are you all right?
Why? Do I look like there is something wrong with me?
No, not at this moment, but the dream, nightmare we all had of you.
The one everyone had, but no one will tell me about?
Let's just say you should be grateful to have your collar to protect you.
Protect me from what, exactly?
Your mother, Hunter. Who else? If it wasn't for that collar, who knows how she might be able to manipulate you? I wouldn't put it past her to invade your dreams, the way I think she just invaded ours last night.
Or maybe these dreams you had are just the parchment's influence.
No, Hunter. It was more than that. I felt her evil presence. I can still feel it lingering.
Sarah, have you considered that your sister is not as bad as you like to think?
No, I haven't. And I can't believe you would even suggest something like that. Maybe I was right to be worried about you. Sorry for snapping. It's just... In any case, best to keep our wits about us. I just don't want anything to happen to you, kiddo.
Well, she cares, and I get it. So... Of course, that's the legendary Gamma Quell there. Los Diablo. Oh, that's the one I was looking at. Durr. So, really?
I don't care what
I can spar with whoever I want. Friendship and plus 10 fortitude. Should plus 2 moves. Let's do someone who's a low level here. So someone who's level 16. So let's do someone who's not friendship 5. Spider-Man.
You know what they say about prep?
Great abilities. Can we do
We've
so
got
with
plenty of
no
tricks
kids?
for old dogs.
Cause it needs heroic essence, which we don't have enough of. That's...
I don't like these apocalypse willies. I don't think the others have any nerves left to fray.
I do think it's weird that it seems like the further we get in the game, more we got going on, especially here in the Abbey. That
it was all a
so we
dream,
get
right? Next time, could you dream
stammer, stagger, and be inconsistent
I'll
with
even
frame
take
rate
one
and
of those
such.
dreams where we're all late to class and it's test day and we're all in our pajamas. You know, the usual kind of dread.
I know we can't control our dream.
Come on over, Hunter. I'm slinging some hot, fresh parchment blasting tech here.
Is this it? Is this the thing that will destroy the parchment?
You better believe it. That's the Gamma Accelerator, plus a few tips taken from dear old Dad's notes, plus a few crucial adjustments, plus some revolutionary new tech created on the fly.
Are you sure it will work?
I'm sure you've got a million questions. Come to the war room and you can hear my full spiel. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.
I'm quite pleased with these results. Lilith is toying with our emotions and our minds because last night...
That's frightening us, okay.
Let's get to work.
Oh, that's right. When you buy one or get one on from a mission, it could be for anybody. Good.
We are missing something.
Okay, target's KO, gain 1 counter. I think the 90 damage is the...
Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close.
See that? Now to this.
This is some of my best work.
What are we gonna get? Another patience. Let's re-roll this. Ah, holy burst. Patience does a lot of damage. A KO, gain 1 strengthened. Increased area of effect. Yeah, I think I already have it as
Another
a plus.
magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Let's do patience.
Until next time.
How many do we have at 3? Yeah, I want to get at least one more. 1 or 2 more people. Then I'll do those challenges. Who all wants to talk? Wolverine. Where's he at? Towards the war room.
Anytime now, Tony.
Only reason to listen to Tony is to get directions to the rap party.
You believe the cause is lost?
Didn't say that. Did not say that either. I've seen the world end a few times, and I'm still here to talk about it.
That is not saying much. You have a healing factor.
We can't all be born as unlucky as me.
Lilith has marked us all. I am tempted to say our fate is in her hands.
Fate. The other F word.
Scoff if you would like. Lilith believes in destiny. The problem is, we believe in our own destinies too.
You sound like Steve.
My words are my own, not Captain America's or Lilith's.
Steve's a good thing. Especially with what we gotta do. One thing we can agree on, hell ain't coming. Hell is already here.
That's actually a cool line. Pretty cool one. Alright, let's see what his spiel will
be. Can't wait to
be.
fire this thing up. I don't like to say that I do my best work under pressure, but I think this time, I even amazed myself.
This is impressive. You did this work incredibly fast.
Chug a few Stark drives and there's nothing you can't speed through. Hopefully the sugar crash doesn't hit me while we're destroying the page.
If you manage to stop the prophecy, I will be the first to sing your praises.
So you're promising karaoke. I'm gonna hold you to that, Hunter. This thing won't fail.
What about your father's research? Do you feel comfortable using it as the basis for this canon?
I'm only perfecting the stuff he started. It's like I took all the skeletons out of my family closet, dusted them off, and now they're going to do community service.
It is powered by skeletons.
Don't worry, figure of speech. No actual skeletons in there, just massive amounts of gamma radiation. Our friend Banner thought he was going to use it to get supercharged. But this thing's going to shut his team down, permanently.
If this is powered by the same energy that fuels Banner's Hulk side, I worry it could destroy him along with the parchment.
Well, gamma energies are like vitamins to him. This thing may be able to blast the parchment to smithereens, but I'm pretty sure Hulk can take it. Whoever brought him to the dark side needs to be defeated. Then we can get him back. I hope.
So, what now?
Now comes the hard part, explaining my plan to the team. I wonder if I have time to whip up some diagrams. People love diagrams.